Back with some more NFL player props to get you winning some money tonight in the NFL Thursday Night Football action between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And guys, going to be breaking down the process of a six-pick flex, six-pick dynamic entry that I just locked in over on Betr For those of you that are not familiar with the Betr platform, you are going to want it to be able to tail this whole ticket. We're going to break down exactly why here shortly, but I'll make it simple. If you were to lock this in on Prizepicks, one, they don't have all the props available that I'm about to break down. And two, you can't play the players together without the payout shifting. So we're going to be getting a really good play here tonight on Betr in a six-pick dynamic play that we can correlate some plays with some good game script. We're getting better lines and we're not getting a payout shift. Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns, for instance, was available on Prizepicks to start before this video. I honestly didn't even think I was going to be able to get a video out today to you guys because the removals have been insane. But I was able to get this ticket in, and I said, why not? I didn't want to leave them hanging. So you're going to want the Betr app to get this full entire ticket, guys. Johnson's line is worst on Prizepicks. Bateman's line is worst on Prizepicks. Andrews' receptions and McPherson's kicking points are going to be the only two plays you can get in this ticket on Prizepicks. If we type in Lamar Jackson, he's not going to be available on his passing touchdowns. Or actually, it looks like he's back now. Hey, there we go. So he's off and on and off the board. I don't know if he's going to last. But there we go. So you can get him on Prizepicks. But then as we continue along here, if we were to type in Deontay Johnson and Bateman's receiving yards, you're going to see, guys, look, we're getting a massive payout shift on Prizepicks. A 5-pick flex play on Prizepicks is supposed to pay you 10x. They're only paying you 5x to play this combination of players here tonight. Okay, on Betr I have this same exact combination locked in. Not to mention, Derrick Henry's rushing attempts is bumped down on Prizepicks as well. Let's put him in here and see what they'll do with no payout shift here. They're going to pay out 13x for a 6-pick flex on the same play that I'm playing on Betr and Derrick Henry's bumped down. Deontay Johnson's bumped up, and Rashad Bateman is bumped up. Okay, so I'm going to break down exactly why I like these plays, but I'll just say there's a reason Prizepicks is shifting your payout. I'm running this in a 6-pick dynamic play, which is like the 6-pick flex version on Betr 6 out of 6 correct is going to get you 20x. 5 correct is going to get you 1.25x. And 4 correct is going to get you 1.05x, okay? So it is for all of these reasons, I am going to be playing this on Betr tonight. They're going to match you up to $200 with my promo code KJKDFS. I am looking to help you win money on this channel. That's what this content is about. And all you got to do to give yourself a better chance at winning money tonight is download this dang app. Use my promo code, use my link down below. They're going to match you all the way up to $200. And instead of only getting 13x, if you get 6 out of 6 correct, you're going to get 20x. And instead of losing money and only getting 0.4x back if you get 4 to 6 correct, you're going to profit money using, I would say, the same exact props, but they're actually not. They're even better on Betr. No pun intended. Literally, the lines are better. You're getting Bateman at 29.5. You're getting Johnson at 17.5. It might not seem like a big deal. One, the payout shift is a massive deal, and two, you're getting a better deal on the line. So hopefully that little intro was helpful, but we can go ahead and break down these plays and tell you exactly why I like them. This is going to be an actual play that I'm playing that I'm actually backing with my own money. As you can see, I got $250 to win $5,000 hopefully tonight, so I do really want these to go well. And these are actual VIP plays that I'm sending over to my VIP Discord, okay? So if you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Once again, I talked about our weekend in the NFL. We had 2 sweeps in the NFL, guys, over in the VIP. So hopefully I can give you a free sweep here on the channel today. But just keep in mind, obviously, this is a 1-game slate. There's going to be a bunch of other plays over in my VIP here tonight for NHL and NBA. And then this was this weekend. We had not 1, but 2 sweeps using the same exact process. So a bit of a long-winded intro, apologies, but I do really want to explain why this app is going to be beneficial in this particular case, especially for this particular ticket here tonight. you're going to want this Betr app, okay? So let's break it down. Let's go play by play here and tell you exactly why I like these plays. So Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I do use multiple tools for my research, guys, one of which is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. I do have it pulled up. I had Mark Andrews typed in here because at the time, he was the only play available on both Prizepicks and Betr. But if you don't have this tool, I would highly recommend you check them out. You can use my link down below. They're going to get you 25% off. Mark Andrews, over 3.5. I guess we'll just start with him because I got him typed in here, right? He's minus 120 in the over on Pinnacle, minus 138 in the over on FanDuel. If you don't know what these lines mean, guys, essentially there's millions of dollars of research and data dumped into setting appropriate lines on sports bets every single day, and they set a price. So if you were to log into FanDuel Sportsbook right now, which they have millions of dollars invested into setting the right lines, right? You'd have to risk $138 to win $100 to take the over 3.5 receptions on Mark Andrews because they're saying it's so likely he's going to hit his over. We're going to make you risk way more. Okay, so a lot of you watching this content may already know that. Some people are learning. I always explain it in case those of you new are learning. I can help you learn. Okay. So all of this data is really valuable to help us find really good props on these apps. Okay, so this is going to be a prop that's available on Prizepicks and Betr, both of which are giving this over a 53% chance to hit, bringing in all of these different data points here for us tonight. Another tool that I like to be using, if you're someone that needs to see the statistics, you're like, this guy's just looking at market data. I understand if you're new to this, why it might seem a little confusing. You think you need to look at the stats, to find the best plays and such, which I understand if you're new to this sports betting world, you might be a little confused. But guys, just keep in mind the market knows everything. Outlier does a great job of bringing in the market and the statistics, and you're going to see very quickly the opponent of Mark Andrews tonight, the Cincinnati Bengals, have been giving up a ton of receptions to opposing tight ends. They're 27th in the entire NFL, giving up 6 receptions per game to opposing tight ends. So the market knows this. The market sets a price, and it's like, oh, shocker. We can use Outlier to kind of look at the stats underneath as well. And the Bengals stink against tight ends. Makes sense, right? So I'm a little straight to the point with market data on my content at times, but this is exactly why you can see very quickly, like the stats and the market. The market knows more than you, is what I always say. So just kind of trust me on that. But Outlier does a fantastic job of kind of explaining my reasoning alongside the market data. So that makes my life nice and easy. It is a tool I'm using every day, and it is a tool you can get 7 days free with my link down below if you're interested. Okay, so now we continue along. We got a nice little correlation in this ticket. And also, guys, it's kind of a nice game script correlation game stack because obviously we need the receivers to go over for Lamar. And we need passing touchdowns, so hopefully one of those is the Andrews, so we'll get the passing touchdown and a reception. And in this particular case, we got McPherson's over 6.5 kicking points as well, so it's like if the Bengals can get up big and the Ravens have to come from behind, McPherson will hit his kicking points because he'll get field goals and extra points from all the scoring that the Bengals are doing. The Ravens are going to have to pass more because they won't be reliant on the run. So Derrick Henry should be able to hit his under 18.5 rushing attempts. And so this entire ticket can green out, if that makes sense, right? Every single one of these plays is backed by market data, but then when you combine them all into a game script, it makes a lot of sense as to like how this could all green out, right? It also, if the Ravens get up big, whatever the case may be, and Henry's running the ball on the ground and he gets in for a touchdown, right, this ticket could be toast. But we're not worried about that. We're playing for the 6 out of 6, right? That's how we win our big money. If we miss one ticket on one game, it's not a big deal, right? We move on to the next. Obviously, I want to green this out tonight and help you guys, but you get my point. And if we get 4 or more correct, we're going to still profit. So as we continue along, Johnson, Bateman, Andrews, right? And we have Lamar. Let's bring up Lamar because it does. Is Lamar removed again now? No, he's available. Okay, so Lamar is going to be available on both Prizepicks and Betr, it looks like at the time of recording, which makes me happy. Let's go ahead and type him in to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. You can see I have him typed into Prizepicks right now. This is bright green, a 54.8% chance for this prop to hit. He's minus 136 on the over on Pinnacle, minus 128 on the over on FanDuel, minus 130 on the over on DraftKings. That's all fantastic. And then if I type him in to the Betr Optimizer, we should have even more data points telling us this is a really good play, right? He's all the way up to minus 149 on BetOnline, minus 145 on Bovada, minus 139 Caesars. A lot of these markets heavily favoring his over 1.5 passing touchdowns here tonight, right? So that's fantastic stuff. And then I talked about the Bateman and Johnson receiving yards. If we type these guys into the Betr optimizer, you can see Bateman has a 52.39% chance to hit the over 29.5 receiving yards. So I did talk about the difference in hit rate, right? At these different lines that we're getting, you can see a 52.39% chance to hit that 29.5. If we type him into the Prizepicks optimizer, this is going to put into perspective for you guys, like just how big of a difference it is at the different lines you're getting. Like it's a really big deal. He's only going to hit the over 30.5 at a 50.98% hit rate compared to the discount we're getting on Betr. He's all the way to 52.39% chance. I know that seems like absolute banana land if you're new to this. And to an extent, with the correlation of Lamar and stuff, right? Like we want them to just pass and ball out. But at the end of the day, I already talked about the payout shift. So that's going to just eliminate this talk altogether because you need to use Betr for have no payout shift. But as still on top of it, you're getting better lines. Okay, so it's like a double whammy here. Then you got the Derrick Henry. This is a big one. This is going to be a really great example of the difference. I mean, look at this. We're getting a 53.272% chance to hit on the under 18.5 because he's listed all the way down to 17.5 in multiple markets, and he's favored at under 18.5. Like a 53% chance. If we type him into the Prizepicks optimizer, you're going to see, man, like this play sucks. As a matter of fact, they're saying to take the over 18 if you had to pick one side, and it only has a 50.21% chance to hit. You're really shooting yourself in the foot. There's no point to even take the prop on Prizepicks. Just take the ones that are available rather than playing that one. Like that prop stinks. Right? You could take the under 16 fantasy score. They're saying that's one of the best ones, and that probably does correlate well with this game script still that we're building out here, but I guarantee they're going to shift to payout because you can't game script like this on Prizepicks anymore. So hopefully this all makes sense. I'm pulling in all this data. Kind of a long-winded intro on this one. I really didn't think I was even going to be able to get out a video today because of all the different... I actually do have other tickets with Lamar's unders, to be honest. But the problem is I had like the entire dang ticket get removed on Betr, right? So I wanted to come on and share this one with you. Like I had some plays with some really good value that have all been removed on Betr as well, which happens. So like this is one I locked in earlier. But you guys can't tail it with me because these guys are all gone, okay? So if you do want to get access to all my tickets as soon as I place them, you can head on over to my VIP package. You would have got access to these plays as soon as I place them so you don't, you can beat the bumps and stuff. And just to show you, I am actually playing this. I bring up my own account, but then also I do send this over, right? You can get access to every single one of my plays as soon as I place them. This is a one-unit play, so whatever you typically play on your tickets, play on this. If you're someone that plays $5, typically play $5. If you're someone that plays $10, play $10. I typically play as much as they let me. On NFL, they let me go up to 250. I have some NHL tickets locked in where they only let me go to 100, but point being, I'm playing the same amount of money on each ticket, right? That's how you profit long term. You want to play the same amount, and then when you get the big wins, you get the big wins. It's fantastic. But here's what we got. So I already explained, but I'm going to say it again. Get the Betr app. They're going to match you at the $200. Because of this, this channel is about helping you make money on these apps, guys. I'm just explaining the difference in payout. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is stating facts. Derrick Henry's bumped down, Bateman's bumped up, Johnson's bumped up, and they're shifting your payout down to 13x if you get 6 out of 6 correct. It makes 0 sense to be playing this ticket on Prizepicks tonight. Every play is different. Some plays are going to change, but I'm going to tell you, if you're someone that's listening to this content and you refuse to download a dang app just because you like Prizepicks, I'm just saying that you are shooting yourself in the foot, and I'd really like to help you learn how to truly make money on these apps. That's what this content's about. And if you don't care, you're just going to do what you do anyways. Whatever. I tried to help you. Mark Andrews, McPherson, and Lamar Jackson are the only 3 you can get on Prizepicks. It really makes no sense to be playing 3 plays on Prizepicks either. If you were to run 3 picks, you probably want to be playing them on an underdog fantasy where they pay out 6x. That's a whole other story of my Discord. But here's what we got. We got the Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Deontay Johnson over 17.5 receiving yards. Bateman over 29.5 receiving yards. Andrews over 3.5 receptions. Derrick Henry under 18.5 rushing attempts, and McPherson over 6.5 kicking points. So, there's multiple ways you can hit this, but we got good value. All of these are backed by market data. And then also, we got some good correlation with Lamar passing touchdowns in the receiving yards, the receptions, and the Henry under rushing attempts. If they're throwing, they're not rushing. McPherson's going to have to get some points on the board here tonight. And it's a game that's expected to be pretty high scoring, so hopefully that is the case. I mean, we're looking at a pretty hefty total here tonight. It's all the way up to a 52.5 over-under here on my screen. So there's expected to be some points. There should be some points, man. And if there is, we should be able to cash on the passing touchdowns, the kicking points, all that fun stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NFL player props tonight, your Betr Picks NFL player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.